Hello everyone. Can you guys see us and hear us? Hello Nanduchai. Missed you in the last episode, by the way. Hey Alberto. We were doing the exact use case that you shared.
Hi, Hussein.
Hi Dharmesh, how are you?
Good, good. How are you?
How was the weekend?
It was good.
Yeah, I'm a bit exhausted. I don't know why, but yeah, it's fine.
Okay. Great.
Cool. So yeah, let me just share my screen with you as well as the audience. Okay. My screen is visible, right? Cool. So is anyone there? Anyone there who can confirm that we are audible, visible, and rest of the things works. So four people are watching. That's nice. Thirumaran. Hi Thirumaran. Hi, great fan of your projects and videos. Thanks. Thanks for joining in. So yeah, for those who missed, do check out episode 16. It was quite fun. Personally, my favorite episode of Let's Learn ERP Next till now. This was like very collaborative episode, Dharmesh, and we were doing solutioning and thinking other options. And okay, this will fail, and then we went to another solution, and then we documented stuff. But yeah, it was fun. If I think you are looking for customizing ERP next, you must watch this episode on how the thought process in and how everything works. Yeah, I was assuming that people would grow. People are going down, so let's start. Three people watching.
Yeah.
That's fine. Yeah, so I will show you what I have done. Then we can start. So for the docs, right? ERP next manufacturing ERP next. Yeah. So basically, we discussed that the serial number generated for the bike or the finished good will be the VIN, right?
Yeah.
And that VIN will be assigned to. So I have just implemented the one bomb quantity case. I didn't implement three batteries. I didn't get time, to be
No, it's
honest.
fine. It's fine.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
So I implemented the one quantity case where on submit of this entry, right? Um,
hmm.
material transfer for manufacturing, it will automatically go to those serial numbers and add the VIN. And I can show you live. So let's create a work order. I can show you the whole flow work order because I have purchased the materials for three bikes. I already manufactured two while testing. We can manufacture one more. That's not an issue. So e-bike, e-bike. Yeah, where is this? Okay, e-bike. Project is fine. Everything else is fine. Let's submit. So if you see the serial numbers right now, right? It generated this bike 007, right?
007,
Uh,
yeah.
yeah, that is fine. And let's hit start. Let's create. Let's change the default warehouse to raw materials. By now, I'm very accustomed to this.
Hmm.
Let's submit and submitted, right? Now let's go to serial number. And if you see, this chassis was used, these three batteries were used, and this motor was used. And if you
Hmm.
check them, you will see the VIN is automatically assigned bike 0007.
Great. So
So you
now
can jump
we
to it
are
as
is
well. Yeah.
yes. So now what we did like this was the
Mhm.
back engineering what we had done last time. Like instead of
Yeah.
taking from chassis, we took it from bike as serial number.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So
So if you
now
see, hmm
instead of back to back going into serial numbers and checking
hmm
it, okay,
hmm
what one thing what we can do is we can bring this custom field
hmm
to uh, item table itself.
Where in which item table you are saying?
In stock transfer, stock entry itself.
Yeah, that we can do. But
Yeah, just
I
go
don't know
there.
how useful this will be. We can bring it here.
Yeah, it will be
Okay.
useful. It will be useful. So how it should work is just click on this
Hmm.
three quantity. So one is fine, but three quantity is bit difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah. So can you just scroll down? So consider that this three quantity has so over here there will be one more one small text like something, or else we can bring it somewhere here.
Hmm. Yeah, no, so
Maybe
the
if
use case is to track, right? So it can be just
it's
like we can have, I think, where was it? Serial number.
because
Mm-hmm.
uh, if the way which we have that serial number small text kind of thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where we have 10 serial numbers in a row kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. So I where is it? Big columns, VIN, submit. So right now they can filter by VIN and they will
By
get the what do you say? Motor and batteries for that
batteries.
particular VIN. So for example, if I filter by bike 0007, so 007. Okay.
So
So
they
they
will
will
get it.
get, yeah, they will get it by this report.
Yeah, yeah. Great.
And if they want to go one step further, and in the multiple case, by the way, right?
Hmm.
In the multiple case, we will have to do it in the this child table
Yes.
first.
So you remember that earlier,
Hmm.
if you we have that checkbox, right? Do use serial number, old
Hmm.
fields or something like that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
There is a checkbox.
yeah.
Use
So what?
serial number batch field. A similar kind of field we can have for
Mhm.
VIN.
Hmm.
You get that? So that will give you, if there are three quantities, it will give you three VINs. Same VIN, but three.
Yeah. So I was thinking that like I even added a button. So if you create a new stock
So in
entry.
case, why I'm saying that way is
Hmm.
because in case you have multiple quantities of e-bikes to manufacture,
Hmm.
and if you have transferred multiple raw materials, in that case there will be different VINs
Hmm.
in the
Now, if you see, let me just show you one thing that I did. Get items. Okay, wait. One. Get items. Wait, target warehouse. Work in progress. Okay, if you submit this, I won't be submitting this because. So it shows up a button here that says assign VIN,
ah great.
and then that should open up. So I've written a client script. I didn't get time to write the actual dialogue. So I added a custom button uh,
Hmm.
where the quantity is greater than one. For one, we already implemented the case. So
Implemented the case.
this will only be for this case where the finished good quantity is more than one. In that case, it shows a button, assign VINs to raw materials, and they can
So
select the bundle. They can select
yes,
the bundle. They can say, okay,
great.
this bundle or serial, this is the VIN.
The
So it will
VIN.
show the two VINs or the three
Yeah,
VINs that are,
great,
uh,
great. Then in that
yep.
case, even this stock entry should not get submitted till they
Hmm.
don't add VINs or assign VINs,
So
because
the
that
issue
is the
is,
more.
yeah, so I thought about it. First, I added a button without the submit.
Uh,
There, the issue was that at that time we don't know uh,
Mhm.
what will be the serial batch bundle. This is assigned on submit.
Okay, this is assigned on submit.
Yeah. So if you see only one line item is there, right? This is the line item. I think if we do two quantities, let's say two quantities, and there are two chases, right?
Hmm.
So right now there is no serial batch bundle. There is no separation between the two entities or the two quantities.
Hmm.
This bundle gets created only when there is what do you say, submission happening. So on submit, it assigns those number. That is why I had to do this server script that you just saw, right? The automatic assign of VIN.
Hmm.
This runs after submit. In
Then
that
in that
case, we
case,
have, yeah, we have access to the serial and batch bundle. And
yes,
if there is a serial batch bundle, we get those entries. And for each serial number in that, let's say the batteries are a bundle, and then there are three batteries. So each battery, it goes and sets the VIN.
that's
And
the way.
VIN, yeah,
So then in
VIN
that
is.
case,
Mhm, mhm,
so in that case, I had faced similar case in one of my implementation. So what I did
mhm,
was I
mhm,
created one log. I
mhm,
created one log. So
mhm,
what it used to do before I submit, it used to tell me generate this particular number. Then I has to first generate that number. That log used to hold that number.
mhm,
Okay, and then as soon as I submit it, it used to pick the same number generated from the from the same entry, and then it used
mhm,
to map it with the batch.
mhm.
You
Yeah,
get
could be
it?
done. Mm,
Yes, something like that. But yeah,
mm.
this is also good to go ahead with.
Yeah, then
It's
both
fine. But
both
this
are
is the
fine.
solution which
Mhm.
both are fine. Yes,
Yep.
both are fine.
So yeah,
So this
hopefully
will be the
this
solution for him
answers.
to.
Yeah, Nandachai and Kitty. So I haven't replied back to Kitty. This
What
reminds me.
what they
Kitty
have to
dropped an
say for
email.
that?
Yeah,
Is there anything they are posting over the questions?
not yet. I'm not sure if they're there here
Okay.
yet. Hi Danny. Hi
Oh,
Dimas. Hi from Indonesian subscribers. Hi. Hi Select. So yeah, this I think wraps up the e-bike use case for now.
yes, yes, yes.
Cool. So yeah, a small server script and then a client script should suffice. Even we can
Yeah,
optimize this stuff. I've used get doc
yes.
inside a loop. You can
Yes, there are many things which can
optimize.
optimize over here, and also custom, also validations are
Yeah,
something
you
you
can
can
add
put.
validations. Right now, I have hard coded this item code. So this only works if the finished good date is the e-bike.
Is the
But
e-bike,
yeah,
right?
like it gives a general idea that okay, you don't have to write a custom app or deploy something. You can
Buy
just
something.
add a custom field and work with server scripts and client scripts to get your feature going. That's the power of Frappe framework.
Right, right, right.
Cool. So yeah, what's the plan for today?
So for today,
Hmm.
so we have actually completed our manufacturing totally, and the only
Nice.
thing which is left
Hmm.
is called subcontracting,
Hmm.
which is called job work out, which we are going to learn
Hmm.
today,
Hmm.
basically. So, uh, and also we haven't covered it very broadly uh, in any of the videos for subcontracting as well.
Hmm.
Yeah. So we'll make sure that we'll keep it bit more brief for this subcontracting, and see
Hmm.
what kind of subcontracting we can do, and how we can get things done from the suppliers, and how does it look in ERP Next, and how we get that particular supply, how we get that particular item with which is called processed item. Okay,
Hmm.
because when you say subcontracting, the subcontracting is like it is type of a job contract
Hmm.
that which is like outsourced in certain kinds of work and other companies, basically to other companies,
Hmm.
right? So the best example of subcontracting which I gave you last time, right, was
Hmm.
tailoring. In
Yes.
common layman's, I'm telling you, right? So if I give you an idea in layman's term what is subcontracting is, or what it can be, is like, say that you're buying some cloth for your shirt, for stitching some shirt, or stitching some dress or something like that.
Hmm.
That is the raw material basically for you.
Okay.
Okay, but you don't know how you can stitch, you don't know So what you do is you go to a tailor. Okay, you
Mm-hmm.
ask them that, okay, boss, you take all the measurements. I want this particular thing to be stitched. So
Mm-hmm.
in this case, what you're doing is you're building a short-term contract between you and a tailor, kind of that, okay, I'm giving you this material, this should be
Okay.
stitched, and he will give you some timeline.
Mm.
This particular thing will be stitched and ready by this time.
Mm.
Okay, so that is a contract between you, and
Mm.
there will be some advance given by you to them, or there will be some, apart from the material, there will be some advance given by you to them to make sure that he will start the work. So once the work is done, you will go back, you will check everything is fine, and then you will pay rest of the amount, and you will receive the shirt in terms of, and not the raw materials now. That means
Mm-hmm.
raw materials are consumed. So this is the similar kind of a process over here. Okay. So what happens in subcontracting is like you have the raw materials. Okay. You know what is to be done. So you will also create a bill of material for that. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and you give it to them
Okay.
basically. You will ask them that then there will be a contract between you and them where you will be creating a sales order by saying that I want this particular service to be done from you, and
Mm-hmm.
then there will be a subcontracting order when you transfer some raw materials to them,
Mm-hmm.
and then they will process it and give it back to you with the help of purchase receipt, because you also have to make sure that the finished goods are coming in at your end.
Okay. Mm-hmm. I think
So
I'll understand clearer
we
when
create purchase receipt, and
we do a
yes,
flow
yes, yes,
walkthrough.
you
Yeah.
will
Mm.
understand it more clear. But you understand, but
Mm.
you understood the example, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Got it.
You understood the example, right?
Mm.
What exact subcontracting means?
Got it.
Yeah.
Makes
So
sense. Yeah.
now, when you say subcontracting, it involves two items
Mm.
basically. One is non-stock item, and one is stock item. You can
Yes. A
also
stock
you can
item is
also
the thing
consider
we are giving
so
them for.
you're giving, yes. So non-stock item means the service.
Mm.
Okay, stitching is something called service. Okay,
Yes.
or process which you want to get from them, because non-stock, with the help of non-stock item, you're going to create a purchase order in that case. So first we have to create a non-stock item in system, that is a service item into the system.
Mhm. So the other thing I had in, like I
So
had
you,
doubt in is,
yes.
so there can be two types of of this outsourcing or subcontracting, right? One where the raw material is we are providing some material that okay, you do it. And one can be like we are
Mhm.
giving a contract to manufacture a small piece and they give us directly that piece. In that case, will that thing be called, will be coming under subcontracting or will that be a separate purchase?
Sorry, I did not get.
No, no. So we are giving, so suppose we are making a big machine, right? And
Okay,
for that, the motor someone else manufactures.
okay.
In
You're
that case,
giving,
will it just be a purchase? We are not giving anything to them. We are not giving materials to them.
okay, okay.
We just
You're not,
want them to manufacture this for us.
then that is engineer to order, or that is make to order kind of thing,
So we are
I
not
would say.
tracking it in our system, right? We will just treat it as a purchase. That's it,
Yes,
right?
yes, yes. We'll just treat it as a purchase.
Makes sense. So this is the case when we are outsourcing some service, let's say
Uh-huh.
stitching, or let's say um, our on our materials they will work. Kind of. This is the
Yes,
primary use case for subcontracting, if I got it right.
yes. So basically, when you say subcontracting, there will be some terms which you will be giving to them, that
Mm-hmm.
this is how my item should be there,
Mm-hmm.
and this is how it should look like, or this is how the color should be there. So you will
Mm-hmm.
be giving them the recipe as well. That is bill of material.
Mm-hmm. So where
Okay.
is subcontracting here? Outselling by selling by. I'm looking for subcontracting section. Is there a separate section for subcontracting?
Yeah, no, there is no separate section for subcontracting as such,
Mm-hmm.
but you can directly wait. What you're trying to do over here?
No, I'm
No, there is
trying
no
to.
separate. So
Okay, workspace. I'm
no,
trying to
there is no
look for a
separate.
workspace. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So in that case, you just have to go to manufacturing, and that way. So first thing is go to item. First thing, go to
Okay.
item.
Command G item. Okay.
Okay. So there'll be a subcontracting service item creation first of all.
Okay.
That
So let's
means
say cushion
the
tailoring.
item
That is
service.
fine.
Yes.
Oh, it's a non-stock item. Okay, still HSN is required.
Yes, because service also has GST, right?
Stitch, stitch, tailor. This is hard. So stitch, GST, HSN code, tailoring. 9988. Aha, no.
Just select
Yeah,
any 9988.
9988, 1188. Beverage manufacturing, let's say. Textile manufacturing services. Okay, that sounds good.
Okay.
Hmm.
Now you have just unchecked maintain stock. That means this is your service item.
Yes,
Okay. Yes. Now you will create one more finished good item. That is you already have, I think. Cushion.
okay, it will be item code.
We had added somewhere in.
Cushion, cushion set. Okay, we have cushion set.
But that is the same item we have added in bill of material, right?
Yes,
Just check in connection. Okay. Okay, fine. So in this case, so this is the final item we have.
yes.
So this is the final item, or ergonomic cushioning is there. Maybe this is the this bill of material is, I think.
So this is for the cushion. This is also part of
Okay, fine, fine.
the manufacturing of the chair bomb. So it's also finished good
Of the chair.
as well as it's also because we had taken this as an example for uh,
Simple.
multi-level
Perfect.
bomb.
Fine.
Yeah.
No problem. No problem. Then you just have to go to in item itself.
Hmm.
So you have to click that it's subcontracting. There is one checkbox, right? Raw material for purchase.
If
Supply
sub
raw material for
okay,
purchase.
raw materials for purchase. If subcontracted to a vendor. Okay. So what will
Okay.
this do?
So this will allow you transfer the raw materials for this item to the vendor for whom we are doing subcontracting.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
So that is mandatory. Without that, it won't create it. Okay.
Okay.
Then you have to create a bill of material. Okay, which we already have.
Hmm. Yeah.
Okay. So in that bill of material itself, So in that bill of material itself, we have something called source by supplier. So consider that when you go and create a bill of material for the finished good item. So there was one finished good item which we had created, right?
Yes, this is the item.
For this, there was one more. No, no, there was one more finished good item.
One more finished good item.
This is the multi-level bill of, the first one, I believe.
So this
Go to the
is,
tree view.
oh wait,
Go to the tree view. Now select the cushion or select the first bill of material. I think it was the first one. No, select the first bill of material.
yeah, this has this items.
Yes. Second one.
Chairs,
No,
durable.
select the second bill of material.
Second one is also not multi-level. I think third
Yes.
one. Yeah, this is
Yeah.
multi-level. Chair frame assembly cushion set. Yeah, this is like the sub-assembly item.
Okay. Can you just click on edit in that?
Yep. We What do we do now? Okay, Dharmesh lost his internet maybe. Cool. So yeah, let's check how many people are viewing this. 6 people now. I personally learned a lot about ERP Next.
Hello.
So, okay. Dharmesh, your internet went off, I guess. Fine now. You were saying something?
Yeah, I was saying that just scroll down. So there will
Yeah.
be raw materials for this.
Yeah.
So this is it. The main bomb. I mean, main bomb. You're into
Yeah,
the cushion.
we are in
Main bomb.
the sub bomb. You want
No,
the
no,
main,
main bomb. Yes,
that is
yes,
003.
yes.
This one.
Hmm.
Okay.
I think
Edit.
we have to edit that and yeah,
Cushion.
just go to cushion. Yes. So there is one checkbox below. Source
Okay,
by
source
supply.
good. Okay.
Okay,
So we'll have
but it's fine.
to duplicate this
No,
bomb.
it's fine. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Don't even it's fine. So that source by supplier is where supplier buys the raw material for that.
Hmm.
Okay, in that case where
Mm-hmm.
you are not supplying a raw material, but uh, they are sourcing the particular raw materials and using it, then you will
Okay.
be paying that particular raw material against that
Mm-hmm.
amount. Okay,
Okay.
so here we are done with the setup of subcontract. So what we have done is we have created two items. uh, One is the service item and one is the item with the finished good.
Okay.
Okay, now what we have to do is we have to link this both item.
Hmm.
We have to link both the item called with the help of called subcontracting bomb. We have something called
Sub
subcontracting bomb.
Subcontracting bomb list. Okay. What is the finished good? Cushion set. Okay, service item. Tailoring.
Okay, so now what we did is we linked both the items
Okay. We are
in this,
basically saying, okay, this is the service and this is the finished good.
the finished good item,
Okay.
the finished good item, right?
Hmm.
Now what we will do is now everything is set. We have uh, service item, we have finished good item, we have also linked both the item with subcontracting bomb.
Okay.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
now we'll start the production.
Mm-hmm.
Now we'll start the production. Do we have all the raw materials in place for cushion as well?
Okay, for cushion, right?
Because there is one more step in between, because we have to make sure that we have to create one warehouse for supplier as well. That means for subcontracting, so that we can understand that we have transferred the raw materials to subcontractor.
I'll just check. Do we have foam? Dashboard. We have one foam. And do we have durable fabric? We have in raw materials. Cool. We have the materials.
We have the materials. We have to create one warehouse.
We have to create one warehouse. Warehouse list. Tailor shop. Is it so? So
Yeah,
we are treating that thing as a warehouse.
as a warehouse.
Their uh,
Supplier warehouse.
manufacturing plant or whatever.
Yes, so that you understand that you have transferred this much value of raw materials to them.
Okay, let's save tailor shop. Cool.
Okay.
And we can link stuff if needed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now what you have to do is that you will be creating one production plan
Okay.
for main item.
Get items from. We don't want. We want to manufacture cushion set.
Not cushion set, not cushion set. You have to manufacture the main item. That is E, B, C. What was the
Oh,
main
okay.
item?
003.
Yes.
No, that was the bomb. This will be EBC. Cool. Planned quantity, let's just
Change.
manufacture one.
No,
Yeah.
bomb number was three. Bomb number was
Yeah,
three.
bomb number is three. Three.
Okay. Now you are creating one. Now add the finished good. Now add the finished good.
Finished good warehouse? Or no?
Finished good warehouse. Warehouse. Yes.
Yes. No, I don't want
Okay.
this.
Get sub assembly items.
Get
Get sub
sub-assembly
assembly items.
items. Here they are.
Now in
Oh,
that you have this subcontract.
okay. Manufacture type is subcontract.
You understood how it got
Oh,
subcontract?
okay. Because of in the item, we set that checkbox.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly.
In-house
Okay.
subcontract. And if you're
So now
purchasing,
what
we
we
can
are
do
doing
material
is
request. That is nice.
we can do material. Yes.
Hmm.
If you're purchasing, we can do material request.
Yep.
Okay. Now you can submit.
Okay. Supplier is required. Oh, here we need who is the supplier.
Use the supplier. Yes.
Let's create a new supplier name Janta Tailors. Random name. Fine. Usually tailors have this sort of names. Fine.
Yeah.
No stereotype. Okay. So that is done. Let's submit. Fine. Not started.
Yes. Now create. So now you can see there are two things will get created.
Okay.
One got
Three
purchase order.
work orders and one purchase order. Hmm.
Yes. Got it. So now three work
Got it.
orders for three different this.
Got it.
Okay. Now that purchase order and work order will be given to the
Hmm.
supplier.
Got
Okay.
it.
So now you go to the purchase order. Go to the purchase order.
Yes.
Yeah. Now go to the purchase order. Now what we'll do is you this purchase order got created is subcontracted order and supplier
Yes.
warehouse you have to select over here.
Supplier warehouse is
Select supplier's warehouse.
Taylor. Okay. Got
Now this purchase order got created for service item. If you just see, this is for service item. This is for
Yeah,
tailoring.
no, 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 wait. No, this is the stock. Oh,
You can
fine.
just
It
open
was,
it. Go back.
no, no, it is tailoring. It is like cash. It was cash. Hmm,
Yeah. Just go back.
hmm,
Yes, just go back. Go back.
hmm,
Just open this, just expand this row.
mm-hmm,
So over here, you can see the name of the item is tailoring,
hmm,
okay, and this is the item code.
hmm,
So now, with the help of BOM, with the help of subcontracting BOM,
mm-hmm,
you remember, we had linked service item to
hmm.
the final finished good item,
Yes.
right? So this was the purpose, so that system automatically links it and
Yeah.
understand which particular item goes with which particular service item.
Yeah. Finished good is basically the cushion
Okay,
set. Item code. This is basically tailoring. Correct?
tailoring.
Yeah.
Got it. Now
Expected
you can just
delivery date.
add the rate over there. Yes, and just you can write the rate, whatever rate you and your supplier must have encountered. So this
1100.
particular rate is not for your finished goods. This particular rate is for the service which you are selling.
Service. Yeah.
Okay, you're not. Yeah. Now go back
Yeah.
and save, submit.
Okay.
Okay. So now it says that you have already created a contract with, sorry, you have already created a purchase order against that service,
Mm-hmm.
okay, by fixing your rate with them, okay,
Hmm.
but you have still not given any order to them so that
Hmm.
they will be creating or starting with the subcontracting. So there is something called subcontracting order,
Okay.
okay, create a subcontracting order now. So now what is happening over here? Over here, it has taken the subcontract. Just a minute, just scroll up. Subcontracting purchase order, it has picked up.
Selected. Okay.
Who is the job worker? Janta
Mm-hmm.
Tailor yes, Janta Tailor is your job worker.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, to whom you are giving. Okay, and against which warehouse?
Okay.
So this raw material will be transferred to this warehouse.
Okay.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
just scroll down. Scroll. Okay, and what will be your target warehouse in this case when this particular material comes back to you?
Hmm. Hmm.
So which will be your target warehouse? In this case, your target warehouse will be raw
Raw
materials.
materials.
Now tell me raw materials.
What?
Why raw materials?
Because it is part of a sub-assembly, right? We will use this to manufacture the actual chair. That is where we want it to be in the raw
Exactly.
materials. Yeah.
Yes. For us, it is raw material because our default raw materials warehouse is raw materials
Yep.
warehouse.
Hmm.
Yeah, it
Got
can
you.
be any warehouse the way
Hmm.
from where you are going to fetch. Now you can see on top there is the final finished good item. There is a bill of material, how much quantity you are going to bill, and there is a rate
Yes.
against that. Okay,
Hmm.
this is the final finished good rate. And if you
Yes.
see, if you scroll down,
Yeah.
no, down means yeah. So over here you can see there is one more link of item
Yes.
service, and
Service
this is what
items.
you are going to pay for.
1100.
Fine, everything is
Yes.
good to.
Yeah, makes sense.
Now
So
you can
we
just
have
save
this.
this
So I am noticing a pattern here that we are just bundling the finished good with the service and somehow tracking both of this. Makes sense.
both of this.
Hmm. Okay,
Okay,
got it.
there can be the
Advance and
scenario where you
post.
can have against one subcontracting order, you can also
Mm-hmm.
receive multiple item. You can also receive partial items. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and then billing goes on basically. So
Okay.
what happens when you create a subcontracting or when you do subcontracting? There is a there is one compliance thing called, there is one report which needs to be shown to Indian government, that is
Hmm.
ITC 04.
Hmm.
Okay, which we don't have handy right now, but that ITC 04 works, and that particular report has been given when you get that job work done. Yeah,
Hmm.
hopefully I was right.
Yeah, it is like.
Okay, so how,
Hmm.
yeah, it is like how much of quantity been given, and when it was given, what was the value of that quantity. So
Hmm.
this is usually used for the compliance purpose to file your GST returns and all those things.
Hmm. Makes sense.
Okay, just
Press
submit
submit.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Open.
Okay. Now it's open. Why it is open? Because now you have given the real order to them, and you can also
Hmm.
track the raw materials got in this case. Scroll down, scroll down. Wait, wait,
Yeah.
wait. Scroll.
Raw
So
material
now,
supplied.
so these are the raw materials.
Okay.
Okay, raw material supply.
So
So
will
this is
I
the
be
value of
able
raw
to
material.
wait? I'm just checking one thing. No, not this. I want to check the raw material. Where is it right now? After the subcontracting order. Raw material.
Not yet transferred.
That's what I wanted to check. Stock ledger.
It is still in raw materials.
Yeah, they are still not in the tailor shop.
Yes.
When do they go in the tailor shop?
Yeah. So you have something called transfer on top. See,
Transfer material to supplier. Okay, this creates a stock entry. Now
exactly.
got it. So basically, it's transferring from raw material to tailor shop.
To
Good.
tailor shop.
Send to subcontractor. Okay, done. The resource you're looking for is not available.
What happened?
Something wrong. HSN, SSN code, there's this. This is like the old error, I guess. Yeah, see, it's an issue. 404. What is it trying to save? Network. Submit, yes. Material
This is same stock entry.
unsaved, but it is saved. Let's reload maybe.
It's already in draft. That means it's saved.
Yeah, it's saved, but somehow in that request it was not. So if you see, let's say go to network, then what is the issue here? If I submit, the API call it makes. Action is submit. Okay.
Any tresbacks which you can identify.
Response is not, it just throws 404.
Maybe just try updating your site.
No, I updated just today. See,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
I moved it to a private bench as well. That is why I like server scripts got enabled.
Was not enabled.
Hmm.
Okay.
It's on latest V15. Send to subcontractor purpose set to transit this. Okay, weird issue. What is it not able to find? So we can do one thing. We can try to submit it from the backend using system console, and then maybe we'll get rapid dot get doc entry. See. Uh, Set VIN on raw materials for e-bike.
Oh.
Customization issue.
Customization, yeah. You can stop it or disable it.
So this has to be moved here.
No, maybe disable it for some. Okay.
No, so now it will be fixed because we only want to check at this and then only for e-bike. That is fine.
Mhm.
So we can add try catch block, etc. But this should do for now. Submitted.
Fine.
Cool. Now it is in tailor shop.
Now it is in tailor shop.
Yes,
Got it. Now
tailor
it's
shop.
there. Look out, and
Hmm.
now you don't have to manage anything in that case. That what you have to do, how you have to do, and all those things. They will come
Contract.
back and get. Till then,
Yeah, Janta Tailors material transferred. Nice.
okay. So now material
Got
has
it.
been transferred. Now you can just create. Click on create.
Yes. Return of
Okay. Now there are
components,
two things.
subcontracting
Return.
receipt.
Now take the same concept of tailoring. Okay.
Hmm.
Say that for a cushion you must have given say 10 meter of cloth, but the
Okay.
work was done only in 9 meter, or it was done within 8 meters. So now two
Okay.
meters of cloth is still left.
Okay.
So you can still keep it with supplier. That means still keep it in the same warehouse, so that
Hmm.
whenever you have new order coming in, you can ask them to utilize the same order,
Okay.
or same you can ask them to utilize same raw material basically.
Hmm.
Okay. So when you say return, it will return you it will return the raw materials,
Yeah.
but you don't do it. Just go back,
Yeah, yeah, we won't.
come back to raw materials, and okay, and then
Subcontracting.
just reload, maybe reload. Ah. Now just create a subcontracting receipt. So now say that they had committed some time to you and everything is done, and they are giving you the finished product.
Hmm.
Okay. So now you see what is there. So now job work delivery note. So now when you receive a particular material, they will also give you some delivery note. That number is
Hmm.
to be mentioned here. Okay.
Okay.
That particular number you can mention it over here. And against that, so
GTL.
against that you have received this particular material.
Hmm. Got it.
Okay. Now scroll down. Now you can see
Items.
cushion. This is the main item you have received.
Yes.
Okay. And if there are any scrap, you can also say get scrap material or get scrap in that case.
Yeah, there are no.
There are no scrap, but
Hmm.
you can add if you want.
Yeah, we can
So
add
when you
and
say
then
get scrap, from where it might get,
bomb.
yes. But when you say get scrap item, bomb,
Yeah.
correct. And also you
Hmm.
scroll down to raw material section. So now you can see consumed
Hmm.
in this table. Okay, required one and how much was consumed. Okay,
Hmm.
and when you say get current stock, it will also give you how much is left with that.
Hmm. Hmm. Everything is consumed.
Okay, just scroll up now on top and save and submit.
Saved. Okay, I just wanted to click on that this button and see what it does. Oh,
Nothing for now, it does nothing, but you might get current stock inside the item itself.
yeah, maybe this thing gets updated.
Yes.
Fine,
Scroll up.
let's submit. Yeah, completed.
Done.
Yes. So
Now
now
we go
let's
stock.
view the stock ledger. Yeah. Minus
Cushion
one,
set
minus one from Taylor Show.
added to ROM.
And one got added, cushion sets got added to raw materials, which is exactly what we wanted.
We
Nice.
wanted.
Pranjal
Okay.
says hi from BLR, Bangalore. Nice. Hi.
Go back.
Yeah. Let me go back. Yeah.
And you might also be able to see the accounting ledgers.
View accounting ledger. So opening is 00, stock in hand,
And cost
cost
of
of
goods.
goods sold. That is 1100.
700. Got it? So this is the value which you are paying to them. Now go back. Now you have
Yeah.
received the material, but you also have to pay them,
We
right?
haven't paid, right?
No, we haven't.
So, okay, I'm just going back to accounting now. So, stock in hand is basically being debited by 1100. So, balance. So, we have 1100 worth of stock in hand.
Yes.
Then we have,
This is the valuation of the stock.
okay, cost of goods sold.
Yes. Which is in warehouse.
Hmm.
Okay. Now go back,
Yeah.
create, click on create.
Create. Return is
So
there.
now,
Purchase receipt is there.
yes. So now consider that on at the time of inspection, there
Hmm.
was some issue for
Hmm.
you,
Hmm.
and you want to return the
Yeah.
subcontracted material that can be returned too.
Hmm. Got it. It's
Okay. So
creating
now this
a
is subcontracting
receipt
receipt.
only, but with is return checked, just like
Yes,
delivery note.
yes, yes, delivery note or same like purchase receipt
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Credit note, not
Then
delivery
you
note.
can also
Credit
have
note. Yeah.
purchase.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Purchase
You can
receipt.
also create purchase receipt, create a purchase receipt. Okay. So this purchase receipt might be something else which you might get from the
Hmm.
supplier against that subcontracting receipt, all those things.
Hmm.
Just scroll down,
Hmm.
scroll to the item.
Items.
Okay. This is the tailoring. So this
Hmm.
particular service you have already received from them. Okay. And apart
Hmm.
from that is if there are any other charges or other materials they must have used, okay, that can be added as well. So you now you just save it, save this purchase receipt,
Submit
submit.
also. No accounting
Yes,
entries for following
now you will
warehouses.
be, yes, because this is a service entry.
Yes. So to bill.
Got it?
Hmm. Now we can create a purchase invoice.
Yes,
Save. Submit. Yes. Create payment. Mode of payment. Bank draft. Company bank account HDFC. Reference number. Reference number.
it should come automatically. It should directly take you through there.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah. Paid. Completed.
done. Now you can check the
Subcontracting order is also completed now.
everything got come.
Yes.
Just check the connections.
Yeah, one stock entry, one receipt. Stock
Yeah,
entry is basically, I think, the sent to subcontractor
transfer.
entry, And I think
Hmm.
subcontracting receipt, if we go and check its connection, we will also have purchase receipt. That then will have
Yeah.
the stock entry. No, no stock entry.
Purchase
So that
receipt.
when
So
did that
see,
happen?
are you
Yeah.
getting confused? Which
No.
point you are getting confused?
So subcontracting receipt, right?
See,
It
there are
created
two
a stock
things.
entry.
Okay. No, no, listen, listen. Now
Okay.
there are two things. One is
Mm-hmm.
service item and one is
Mm.
physical item.
Okay.
Okay. To get this physical item prepared or to get this physical item done, you are not selling this item to them.
Yeah.
Okay. You are just
Yes.
taking a service. So for that, what we did, we created a service purchase order. Similar kind of thing that if you are taking a service from somewhere, or you
Mm.
say that you are taking a service for say AC cleaning.
Mm.
So you will create a purchase order for service, right?
Okay.
So to track that, what you did is you created a purchase order for service for tailoring, and you
Mm-hmm.
linked that cushioning with tailoring.
Mm.
Now both are going hand in hand. So now
Mm-hmm.
what you did is that you created one subcontracting order. Okay,
Okay.
in that order you said that I want this tailoring service for cushion.
Okay.
Okay, which linked both the service item and physical item, and these
Mm-hmm.
are my raw materials.
Okay.
Okay, so now what you did is you have transferred the raw materials for physical item. Okay,
Yes.
you transferred the raw material for physical item. Now what subcontractor told you is, now boss, everything is been done, you can take your item back. Okay,
Got it.
at that point of time what you did is you created the subcontracting receipt. That means you have just created a physical item receipt. That means you have got that particular material in your warehouse, only physical material. Your service item is yet to be built. Okay, so to build something for your service item, you have to create a purchase receipt.
Mm. Got it. So no, I was confused
Okay,
where
and
like where
against
is
that
the
you
stock entry of this thing? Subcontracting receipt.
inside the receipt itself, view,
This.
click on view. Click on view on top. This is the stock ledger.
Yeah, it's a
Came to
ledger,
raw
but
material.
behind the scenes, it's not creating a stock entry, right? Or is it?
No, no, because this is receipt. This itself is a stock entry.
Okay, got it. This is why I got confused. Because after sending, we don't have a
Receipt.
stock entry of receiving back. That was my confusion.
See, I'll I'll explain you again. So
Hmm.
subcontracting receipt and purchase receipt are both are the same.
Hmm.
So what do you do in purchase receipt? You get material in your warehouse
Yeah.
in purchase receipt,
Yes,
right?
yes, yes.
Similarly, to link with the subcontractor, we have created one more doc type called subcontractor receipt. Both are doing same thing, but
Same thing, but that
subcontracting
is.
receipt gives you the
Mhm.
elaborated view of raw material.
No, I got it. Now I got it. It's not creating a separate stock entry behind the scenes. It itself is a stock transfer of
Stock entry.
sorts. Yeah, got it.
Yes. So there is only one stock entry which is transferred to subcontractor.
Yeah.
That's it.
Then the other part of this, the receiving part, is basically the subcontracting receipt.
Receipt.
Subcontracting receipt. And this is where the transferring back of the thing happens, and then it also consumes the raw material
Consume
from the supplier's warehouse.
warehouse.
Makes
Exactly.
sense. Okay.
Got it?
Hmm. Understood. Okay, so now we have, then we created a
Work order.
purchase uh, receipt.
To make sure that you have got that services done.
Yeah, so this was for the
Service
um,
item.
service item, no stock affected whatsoever, right?
No, no.
Yeah.
This is just for the payments, what
No,
we are going
nothing
to
to
do
show.
per
Correct. Got it. Now it's clear. So there are like two flows going on. Little bit of
simultaneously.
confusing, but it makes
Mhm.
sense now.
Yes,
So we are running like the services charged differently and materials we aren't charging or we aren't like accounting it for, right?
accounting it for. Right.
Okay, got it.
But we are making sure that what value of material we are transferring to them.
Yeah.
You get that?
So there is no change of rate in between, right?
No, no, no.
Okay, got it. So
There
what
will be
if
change
they
of,
are charging per, what if they are charging per quantity of the material?
then you can increase the service quantity.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
Got it,
You
got
can
it.
increase the service quantity. Now, when you increase the service quantity, there can be the case that they are transferring you partial
Hmm.
cushionings. Say
Okay.
that you have a subcontracting for say 100 cushions. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and now and you have transferred them raw materials for 100 cushions, but they
Okay.
are saying that okay, sir, I cannot give you 100, so in another 10 days I can give you only 50.
Okay.
Okay, so you will create subcontracting order for 100, you will create a purchase order for 100, but at the time of receipt you can get only 50.
Yeah. Subcontracting receipt, we can say we received 50. Got it.
50, then again you can create a one more subcontracting receipt for another
Rest.
50.
Got it.
then
Similar
you
to this
then
thing.
your
Purchase
order,
receipt. Mm-hmm.
yeah, later purchase receipt.
Makes sense.
Hope you're understanding.
Yeah, yeah,
I
now
know
it
it's
is
a bit
clear.
confusing,
No,
but
no, it was a little bit confusing in between. Now it is clear. Now I got it.
okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, no,
So,
but
go ahead.
subcontracting was anyway confusing from the start because uh, at the start we started the subcontracting from version maybe 12 or 13.
Mm-hmm.
So there were some ambiguities in between that how we should do this, how we should do that. But we got one of the good customers who are using subcontracting very extensively, and they also helped us how we can make sure that subcontract is working well. So now, as this is stable cycle for subcontracting for outsourcing, we'll also make sure that we will get something for outsource like subcontracting for other customers as well. Like we might have, I told you right, there is something called job work in and job work out.
Yes.
So this thing what we saw was job work out, and
Mm-hmm.
another thing will be job work in, which might come in.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
Okay, now rest of the manufacturing cycle will be the same
Yeah,
what
so
we
if we
did
go to
for all
work
these
order
three
right now,
days
work order list. Yeah, these three are the drafts.
Yes,
Production plan. So there are questions in the chat. Let's take that after this.
sure.
In process. Oh, one quantity of this is produced.
This is 2 days back.
No, no, not this one. Why is this thing?
29 minutes ago, the first one.
Yeah, not started. But
This is
we
some logic.
already have one thing, right?
Sorry.
No, no, we already produced.
No,
Uh,
that is not produced by us. So now what the problem over here is, as we have not marked, I wanted to show you that. So
mhm,
as we have not marked source by
mhm,
supplier, it has also created one more work order. Okay.
mhm.
Now if you go on top, you see there are three work orders.
Yeah,
Just open that three work orders.
yeah.
One is for just first
The main one.
second one 15.
Second one.
15.
No, no, this is frame assembly. This is wheel assembly. It is
There is
fine.
no
It didn't create for cushion.
then okay, I thought that it created for
Mm.
cushion as well. Then it's fine.
No, so it create.
Now there
It's
is a
linked to purchase
simple
order,
flow.
right? Which was basically for the
Then it's
subcontract.
fine.
Yeah.
I thought we had only two level of nesteds. So
No, no. We had three
actually
sub-assemblies.
we had
Hmm.
We sub-assemblies. Then it's fine. Yeah, good. But you understood, right? Now the flow will be the normal flow.
No, no, I want to see that, okay, one quantity is, okay, wait. This is the production plan for this item. Okay.
For this
Uh,
item, yes. So it will not. So now just
hmm.
scroll up, create, click on create.
Hmm.
Okay, no,
We already
not
did
create.
the flow.
You already have work order.
Hmm.
Click on work order.
Yeah.
Now any of the items, just take any of the work order and just start. Not the first one because it will still need other two items, right?
Hmm.
What is happening?
Yeah, the same thing. Server
Stock.
script, server script.
You can disable it for now, maybe.
Yeah, no, so what I can do is we can make it very specific. So it has a less area covered, right? So that's a good idea always. Make sure that,
Okay.
yeah, item code. Where is the item code?
This is
Coming
kind of
from.
workaround.
Okay, wait, dog dot item code. I had a bug in my report, so that is, but yeah, we decrease the area the server script covers.
Hmm.
Effects. Now
Go
it is
back.
safer. Stock entry is done. Finish, create, save, submit. Yes. Uh, what? Oh, zero, I think. We didn't give any rates. 400, 500, 1900, 23. Where?
Just put
Oh,
there.
this was. Yeah, yeah.
Go back.
Nice. So this work order is completed. Now this one. Submit. Yes. Start. Create. Save. Submit. Oh, wait. Raw materials. Submit. Yes. 1 unit of this. Okay. Dashboard. We don't have it. So let's add it to at the rate of 500. Create stock entry. Save. Submit. Yes. Let's go back. Now we can transfer the material weight.
Second, I think.
Hmm.
No, it says there is no stock for second item, maybe.
Item polish chrome finish. That is also finished because we purchased only what we wanted.
Required
So let's
from
purchase 10 this time at 200. Stock entry. Save. Oh, not purchase, but randomly get it from somewhere.
orphan stock.
Orphan stock. Submit. Is that a, what do you say, proper word?
Um, Kind of. So basically, what happens, right? When you
Mm-hmm.
implement it,
Mm-hmm.
and I faced this.
Mm-hmm.
Say that you have to reconcile and put
Mm.
the opening stock for 1,000 of the items and raw materials and all those things. there are
Mm-hmm.
some stock which are called orphan. That means they are still in store, but we don't know from where we got, what is their
Mm-hmm.
valuation and all those things. But we still
Mm-hmm.
sell that. So
Okay.
that's something called orphan stock. Then we just, as, because that is still a kind of item which they can still
Mm-hmm.
sell. So that is called orphan stock. And the best way to get that inside the ERP Next is stock entry material receipt.
Hmm.
So without any reference, you can.
So source
Okay. So
warehouse
now you
has raw materials, but I think
yes. So now you
the
can see.
last two items, right? Uh,
Yes.
this one,
So last two item is nothing but one is cushion that you already have in stock.
yeah, last two items we have. I think this has to come from finished goods. Two, which two of this we manufactured? Chair assembly, yeah.
Yes.
This will come from finished goods. And I think address, yeah, I think only those two. This we'll have to purchase. Two armrests, not found.
Maybe just check the stock. Where do you have the stock in the
We don't have any stock.
stores you have? No.
No, this is like reserved or something. It's over. Reserved, yeah. Maybe some sales order or something.
Mhm. So when are you planning HRMS?
Uh, let's see.
Feb end.
Maybe March,
Okay.
February end, most probably.
We might have offsite.
Yeah, that is why I said March start, but let's see. Okay, stock.
Now, how do you find, like,
Mhm.
before we started this series and now, what is the difference between the knowledge you can see on ERP Next?
It's huge. I didn't touch ERPNext, right? I was like frightened of it, and from the outside, it looked lot of, I would say, boring. But now it is
Okay.
interesting. Now it is like, okay, I know the pieces, right? So I can write scripts. But this is the first time I
Yes.
wrote a customization for ERPNext, by the way.
For
Even though I
ERP
have
Next.
been building a lot of stuff, and people
Great.
might assume that I have done a lot of customizations, but no,
Customizations,
this
yeah.
was the first time, yeah. The last time I touched ERPNext before this series started was when I was in ERPNext HRMS team, basically. There also, I
HRMS
didn't touch
team. Okay.
any accounting or anything. I built a report which only touched the HRMS module employee doc type. Employee and project, I
Okay.
guess. Yeah.
Uh,
So timesheets. Yeah, I have worked with that.
Thanks.
Hmm.
Great.
So very constrained knowledge it
But
was.
see,
Now
when you are
I know,
actually
yeah. Hmm.
when you're actually learning ERP Next or any ERP,
Hmm.
it's that. So
Hmm.
when you relate it to some real life scenarios, it will be more easier
Hmm.
for you to understand, and
Yeah.
more easier for you to make sure that it is
Yeah, I think I
usable for
don't
you.
know about the audience, but I learned a lot. I learned like all the essential pieces, even the guest lectures were very helpful, right? So
Yeah.
projects I didn't know that we got an overview when we were doing engineer to order. I didn't know about,
Yeah.
I only knew, I think, sales invoice, purchase invoice. Uh, this was material request was kind of foreign to me. Um,
Mhm.
looked very sophisticated, complex because it is everywhere, right? No, not material request, stock entry. that
Stock
dump
entry.
type that is everywhere, but I didn't knew uh, like the key role
Purpose.
it plays everywhere, right?
Right.
Mm. The batch and serial was like, okay, I don't know anything about that. Now I know that, okay, even today I wrote a customization, right? It even opened my mind to, okay, this is why serial and batch bundle might have been
Might
introduced,
have.
right? Yeah,
Yes. Yes.
that got a that gave me a good idea.
Right.
Um, yeah. So Adil says in real life we cannot add things directly in stock entry because it does not reflect in accounting. Yeah,
Yes.
I know, but in this
That's
case, we have to go to the purchase cycle, wasting a lot of time for this purpose.
yeah.
So that is why we didn't do that. But yeah, I think only thing that remains around here is assets.
Assets. Yes.
Yeah, so there is
Assets.
an
Maybe
asset
when we
category.
have spoke, let's see how we can
Yeah,
manage
yeah, we can
this.
plan an episode and then that could be.
Yeah. I would have also taken it, but
Mm-hmm.
it involves bit of expertise of finance.
Mm-hmm.
But let's see if he does not do it, I will do it.
Sure, no issues. So let's take questions now.
So
Is subcontracting over, right?
yeah,
Okay, we were
subcontracting is
manufacturing
over. Yeah,
work order. Yeah, EBC is in
completely.
progress. Let's finish. Yes, let's manufacture and then manufacturing week is over. We
Yeah.
finally, okay, manufacturing of EBC is complete. Uh, Item list, EBC is the ID.
I
Yeah.
was very raw in this series. I have never tested anything, and I
Thanks,
just
thanks. Thank you very much. I would say like for saying yes first to this idea of that, okay, I will have to teach me because I didn't have much no functional knowledge. Uh,
no. Usually, what we do
mhm,
is when we are
mhm,
getting into
mhm,
live or when we
mhm,
are coming or showing
mhm,
something to
mhm,
customers, we always test and come.
mhm,
But for me, I thought, yeah, it's okay. Let's do it raw. Let
mhm,
me test by myself. Also, do I remember
mhm.
things?
Yeah.
Because honestly, I have not tested subcontracting fully, even after the new cycle. But but you see
Mhm,
that if you know how ERPNext works, if you know how Frappe works, if you know what kind of linkages it might have,
mhm,
you will understand what happens. And by just seeing it, you can make sure that this would be the
mhm,
case and this will happen
mhm.
basically.
Makes sense. So this is the finished good, I guess.
Because I was very raw.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm. No, it makes sense because after a certain point, I also started to see patterns that, okay, this will hit the accounting, or this will not hit any accounting entries, or this will not hit the ledger. This will basically, uh, for example, today's subcontracting, right? It would be much harder to directly go into the subcontracting and start learning it. Before you have learned all the cycles, you
Yeah.
won't like easily get subcontracting. And I'm
No,
assuming
but
that people would be struggling in this.
that, that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. I have not learned it.
Yeah, but because you know that, okay, there is a
Yes.
purchase receipt, right? So you can say, okay, this is like purchase receipt, this
Yes.
subcontracting receipt. So that if it affects this ledger, and we have
Yes.
transferred it, and
Yes.
some of
Because
the concepts are same across.
same across.
Um,
Yes. So
mhm,
that is the beauty of ERPNext. Like
mhm, mhm,
because when you see the nature of doc type is same, everything is you can judge and you can identify what is to be done, how it is to be done.
mhm,
Like I was not because I from the morning itself I was thinking let's try one cycle and check, but I
mhm,
did not find much of time to test
mhm,
it, and I was very
mhm,
wrong in this and just thought let's see what happens.
mhm, mhm.
Yeah, but good.
Yeah, but we
It went
started
well.
with, say, we started with creating a site on Cloud, right? We started with
Yeah.
creating a site. Now we have all the stuff. I think we touched almost. We touched a lot of doc types in this series, from invoicing cycle, we went to selling, buying, we saw stock, we created warehouses. Um, we even saw this quality inspection doc type, right? Where we, okay, this is, I think, where was it? Yeah, quality inspection was there.
That was in quality itself.
Yep, quality inspection summary is there, but yeah, quality inspection, yeah. But yeah,
So this
we
is a
even
whole
covered that. Hmm.
kind of quality module basically when you
Hmm.
have a lot of quality things to do, like
Hmm.
setting goals for quality procedures when you write quality procedures and all those things
Hmm.
for any kind of products and all those things. So this is for that basically.
So what else do you cover in this evaluation apart from what we learned? What will be required from my side, other than what we covered in this series?
So other than what we covered in series, so what I usually do is I don't go by cycle. Like I
Hmm.
don't ask them what is sales cycle, what is purchase cycle. So when you're coming to evaluation, I will already assume that you are expert in ERP Next.
Hmm.
Okay, you have gone through the system.
Hmm.
Okay, you have gone through the system. You have, if you have done implementation, that is a plus point
Hmm.
because all my questions might be based on the scenarios,
Hmm.
that there might be some scenario and how you will configure ERP Next for me. Because see,
Hmm.
when you implement something, it's
Hmm.
not always, or it's not like whatever you're implementing is wrong, because you must have thought something and then you have implemented. But
Hmm.
how scalable your implementation is, that is
Hmm.
something which is more suitable to it, like the solutioning and what kind of solutioning do you give. So
Hmm.
as we saw, right, the VIN kind of thing, that
Hmm.
we also thought that how it can be scalable for what. We
Hmm.
also saw that how it will be used to track. So all
Hmm.
those points are also there. Then in that case, there are more customizations to be done. What thought process you might take so that
Hmm.
the customer is not kind of logged in that particular solution, and he has to
Hmm.
think, or someone else who is working apart from you has to think
Hmm.
more. So
Hmm.
those kind of solutioning I take care of. Then what kind of understanding do you have for a particular doc type? So okay, like for example, you can use repacking, for example,
Hmm.
for manufacturing. But what
Hmm.
else you can do with repacking? What are the
Hmm.
different scenarios which you might think can be done for repacking,
Hmm.
right? Those kind of things I might ask,
Hmm.
because I want you to just not learn ERP next for the sake of your own business or for the sake of implementing it, but you
Hmm.
have to learn it to understand it well and
Hmm.
to implement in different scenarios, implement in different segments in industries
Hmm.
as well.
Hmm.
Okay.
Makes
So
sense.
all those things I ask. Mostly everything is based on scenarios, basically.
Hmm. Cool. So I think we didn't cover POS, but I think this will be reworked upon.
Yeah,
So
PO
POS is
is,
being rewritten as well. So
yeah.
will become a
So
separate
PO
app.
is mostly,
Hmm.
yes. So mostly POS, what we have is totally online POS, and
Hmm.
there might be some gaps in between and all those things. But
Hmm.
we are, I think, working with someone who is going to get a better POS app build, and we might integrate that with ERP Next directly.
Got it.
Something similar to India compliance, what we did, right? Something like
Hmm.
that.
Cool. But yeah, this
Yeah.
shows that there is still a lot to learn. So we covered like essential pieces, and the complete base is, I think, ready now to go and learn
Yes.
and dig deeper into other, what do you say, doc types that we haven't touched, right? That could be the next step. And then docs are already there. We didn't go much over docs, or I didn't need much docs because you were there to answer the questions, right? But if at all you have any questions that we haven't touched upon, just go to docs.frappe.io now,
Yes.
ERPNext, and like very comprehensive documentation. Trust me, because I have migrated this site. There were like 25,000 assets or images, GIFs, etc. in this thing. So you will
So
find a
you
lot of
might also,
documentation here.
yes, you might also find some information missing here and there in docs
Hmm.
because of
Hmm.
comprehensiveness.
Hmm.
So you also have an option that where you can add your feedback in
Hmm.
that case. So
Hmm.
so I think we have that right in this
Yeah,
page.
yeah. So you can click on give feedback and how can we make it better, right? So also you can contribute. So you can say edit page and edit, and this will send a kind of pull request for this wiki. Then we can approve, and then that's merged into
Yes,
the documentation. So
yes.
that is there. CRM, I think Frappe CRM will take over slowly. Loans, I
Yeah,
guess,
you should,
again went to lending,
I think
right?
you should,
Mm-hmm.
after ERPNext, let's learn ERPNext, you should also try with CRM,
Hmm.
maybe with our safe,
Yeah.
and maybe loans with Dipesh.
Yeah, Dipesh is coming. So I had a chat with him. He's going to release first. So soon he's going to make a release, and then
Yes.
we'll plan an episode for Frappe lending
Yeah, yeah.
specifically. But yeah, ERP Next was the big elephant in the
Big
room,
one.
right? Yeah, that's covered.
Yeah,
Cool.
great.
Thanks again,
Any
Dharmesh.
any
So
questions?
I'll not leave you till I have my certificate, so don't worry. I'll catch you again and then bring you to the episodes. But yeah, we'll have the
Yeah, yeah.
evaluation.
I have a batch for I have the batch for Feb as well. I'm getting
Hmm.
the registrations
Nice.
for certifications. Yeah,
Yeah.
no
So
problem.
cool. There
Yeah,
was a question.
any
Let's
questions
end
till
with
now?
questions. Yeah. So Ishwar says, "Hi sir, I have two doubts.
Yeah,
There is a scenario where I have created a production plan with both in-house and subcontracting processes. That is also what we did. However, due to machine
you
fault, I
did.
need
Yeah.
to send the in-house item to subcontractor. Can we modify the
Then
production
directly,
plan for this change? If yes, could you please explain the correct way to do this?"
so then in that case, you have to cancel. Or okay, so then in that case, what you have to do is you have to create another bill of material and create another bill of material, and you have to again create a subcontracting order and whole cycle
Hmm.
independently for that particular material.
Okay.
So that cannot be directly mapped to it cannot be directly mapped to production plan basically.
Hmm. The
But
second
you can
question
any
is,
if that is not used totally
hmm.
and redo the subcontracting.
So maybe their use case is like they have three work orders, let's say, and one of them failed. One is uh,
Hmm.
passed, so they want to somehow link it to the production plan. Hmm.
Yeah, you can close that work order and you can directly create a subcontracting order and
Yeah,
create
then you'll have to
the
manually do this.
subcontracting. Yes.
Makes sense. So the second question is, when creating a purchase order for a subcontractor, is it mandatory to enter the final price? In some cases, the vendor provides the final price only after completing the process.
Yeah, you can anyway mark it as zero price also for purchase order. That is fine because the
Hmm.
final price will be added at the time of subcontracting order, right?
Yeah.
That is
I
also
think
fine. You
the
can
price
create
is
zero to
mandatory only when you are paying. So I think at that point, no,
paying.
purchase receipt,
Yes.
I guess. So purchase receipt, you will have to enter the price if that is where it hits
Yes.
the
For
uh,
service
mhm,
item, yes.
yeah. No, the other part was like you can create the purchase order and then there is an update items, right?
Yes, yes. That is something which you can do.
Yeah, that is you can what you can do. You can keep it zero and then update items when the final price comes in. Hmm.
Yeah.
The second thing is, okay, that question is done. Salad says, I'm pronouncing your name incorrect, most probably. Sorry for that. Uh, Abrahams, that is fine. I feel confident to try all the workflow scenarios as discussed during the course. Thanks. Adil says, thank you for the great tutorials. Ishwar says, is there any way to handle this situation? Okay, we covered those situations. Alberto says, thanks. Thanks everyone for joining in. I think
Thank you.
let's revisit the first episode, screencast primary, and check the number of views it has. So we go to let's learn ERP next. This playlist itself has 7,000 views,
Great.
nearly, and it has like 18K views, the first episode. And if somehow we could total it, like it will be thousands of views. But yeah, 10 people are watching. I
Great.
guess like this is a very valuable series. So next step I can think of is like because right now you can't tell which video covers what processes, and so maybe someone has to watch and timestamp it, or either
Yeah.
use AI to do that, but I'm not sure. Yeah.
Also,
Hmm.
Hussein,
Hmm.
if we can get some feedback from the viewers in these terms.
Yeah, that we can do. So what I will do is I will create a form and add it to the description of the videos.
Okay.
Yeah, that will work.
Great. Great.
Cool.
Thank you.
Nice.
Thank you very much.
Thanks everyone. Thanks, Dharmesh.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.